Alright. Been a hot while since I've done this. I think the last thing I probably seriously recorded was in March, I would say, for the Casebook of Arn interlude or whatever. But hopefully some people here will recognize this title screen and music, and if you don't, the title of this video is going to say it all. This is Forest of Drizzling Rain, or Kirisame Gafuru Mori. That was probably very butchered, but yep, a game by I think Stardust KRN. KRN is the credit. I don't know if that's also Makoto Sonata, but something along the lines of that. This is kind of an old game. I dug out my original zip file from 2014 here, so 7 years ago, to play this, since we're coming up on Halloween, and I wanted to do something, kind of scary. I did quite like this game. I think it's better than Angels of Death. But one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this is for people who are still in tune with the RPG Maker / Wolf RPG world. This game is getting an update and a Steam release next year, and that is something that I will make time for because I love this game. It was one of my favorites, I think, of all time, and so I'm going to revisit it. This is the one with the weird translation, so this is going to be a fun video for all of us involved. But I just wanted to release this. I'm alive. I'm not as productive as I would like due to some pretty big changes, I would say, in my professional and personal life. But anyhow, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to try and release this. I don't know what I'm going to do with the video, but either as one big video or parts, but for Halloween. I did not know that this thing had a settings menu, and I'm kind of afraid to open that, and I probably will not. I heard of the death of my parents on a day of terrible rain. It was a traffic accident. Hearing this sudden sad news, in a rush I hurried to the hospital, but it was already too late. In the end, I was not able to see the death, there should be an of there, I would imagine, of my father and mother. The funeral was, as they wanted, performed in private. Both my parents cut ties with all of their relatives and kin while I was little, and nobody was called to the funeral. It was a very quiet funeral. For me, who lost my parents, I keenly felt my lack of relatives, and so I think I felt a little lonely. The day my father and mother died was strangely enough on my birthday. I think that in order to congratulate me, who has barely just gone to university, my parents were high in spirits unlike usual. The present to me that was within the smashed car was what indicated that. There was nothing there. Wow. I'm also playing this on a much smaller window relative to my PC, so it took some getting used to. Ugh. I fell asleep. Oh man, I missed this. Alright, let's clean up just a little more. How I've missed you, generic clock noise. Cremation, burial, permission, issuance, request form. Death certificate, post-mortem, final declaration. I think, yeah, there's running. No diagonal movement. I had to check. Inheritance tax declaration. I need to return the papers to the shelf. This shelf? An album, but it's locked. The shelf? Which one? Oh, here we go. When I touched the shelf, a small key-like object came out. Contains small key. I presume this goes here. Let's open it. Photographs reminiscent of the past inside. I wonder if this game is going to get, updated graphics in that sense. I assume that it will. As if one part of the album seems to have been omitted, there are some blank pages in between. The times when I was little have somehow been left out. That was a lot of pages. The clock. Can I explore? Okay. Not yet. Seems to have stopped. Complex construction. Can't fix it. For now, let's try fixing it. Well, never let that discourage you, I suppose. Perhaps it's okay like this. Let's fasten the doors and rest for today. Parents' room? I think that's a chair. Manga and magazines, books from high school. Oh wait, this must be our room then. So cloudy, not a single star can be seen. Even now, it seems like tonight the sky might cry. That was very poetic. Oh, all dusty. If I don't dust it this time. Crazy that she's a character, Shiori Kanzaki Shiori, has just started university, and I think I was playing this game when I was in the exact same position, really. Door is firmly locked. Just a picture of a rose. Now, if you were selling this house, would this count as a 1-bath house, or like a 2 1/2 baths? Semantics, I know. Nothing creepy on the mirror. A splendid cake here, but somehow a feeling of hurt starts. If I don't clean up by tomorrow... It's as if these ingredients that have just been cut are stopping the flow of time in this house. You can also tell that it's sad because this is a slowed down version of the theme. Fridge is empty. Am I supposed to clean this up? Perhaps these were lovely before. This cooking is already starting to get rotten. All stuff that I like. Are we gonna do this? Firmly locked. Did I have a window in here? I think I did. Okay. Now the sad music won't stop. Firmly locked. So I guess to clarify, I have played this game before, but it has been a good number of years, as I might have hinted at with my 2014 game file. Firmly locked. Okay, well, let's not think about it. Do I go to bed now? I'm missing something. Alright, here we go. I'm tired, let's sleep already. I'm just sitting there in silence for a good while. Suddenly alone. There's nobody that knew me since I was little, and there's nobody from back then who knew my father and mother. It was terribly lonely. I gotta wait for the sad stuff to end so I can keep talking about the state of the RPG Maker Union here. Come. Don't trust people that speak in red text. The two tenets of RPG Maker horror games are do not trust people that speak in red text and don't make promises. Come. My cute child. Quick, come out here. The promise. See, there we go. Come to fulfill your promise. For the promise, you guys split into two. Only the time and deficit will be forgiven. Only now. And so, when the day comes, come, my cute child. Please, give it all to me. Don't throw it all away. Your love. I won't allow you to escape. I won't allow it. Ooh, spooky. Our busted clock making noise. You stop that. It's the middle of the night. The bell of the clock that should have stopped continues ringing over and over. If I don't stop the sound... Huh? You're not very good at this, are you? The sound of the bell seems to have stopped. From the clock, something like a single scrap of paper fell down with a flutter. A photograph. It is a photograph of her when she was young, with both parents. An unfamiliar old man is in it. When I turn to the reverse, there's a short message written on it. It seems to be my mother's writing. 19 blank blank, blank month, blank day, blank prefecture, blank city, Azakawa village, Kenji-san's father, Kenji-san, myself, Shiori. There seems to be more written here, but it's been so blurred I can't read it. Father and mother in my own name. Then, the one with us in the picture here, could it be Granddaddy? Well, gonna go on a field trip. Even after that, I spent my days attending to my busy life. I know that. When things finally calmed down, the time when I sorted out my mind, the season changed. It approached my summer vacation. A summer vacation from my long university was enough to make me depressed. Then suddenly I remembered the photograph I found that day. The one depicted in that photograph could perhaps be my grandfather, right? Thinking that, the loneliness I thought I grew used to instantly descended on me. I want to go meet. I want to try to go meet. Go meet and talk about various things, ask about various things. Thinking that, I, with my summer vacation, decided to go to the place in the photograph. So this is going to be like, I forget the time scale that this occurs across. And so now I'm swaying in this train, headed towards Azakawa village. Ooh, that's loud. Oh, there's the summer outfit that appears in all of the merchandise for this game. But I still think it's criminal that this game basically got no recognition, and Angels of Death got an anime. And I think with that, I'm trying to recall, but if people know, let me know in the comments down below as well. The only games like this, like RPG Maker stuff back from that era, let's say 2009 to like 12, 13, the only one that got animes were Aoni and Angels of Death. But Angels of Death, I think, was even more recent than that. Station's name is written here. But yeah, I was looking through, the creator of this game made a blog post, I guess earlier in October, and they were saying something like, oh yeah, now that the attention for Angels of Death died down, I forgot that I made this game, and now I'm going to revisit it. So I'm very glad, as someone who thrives off of this game. The time of the bus to the village would be 3 hours later. I guess there's nothing to do but wait. It's late. It's not coming. Well, I admire your dedication to the cause. Whoa. A car? No, patrol car. Hey, you there, what are you doing? Stop right there. The bus isn't coming. Bus? Ah, the passengers have gotten too few that it has already gone out of service. Eh? What, did you intend to go to Azakawa village? Yes. Man, this is kinda choppy. I see. Never meet your heroes, I suppose. Alright. It's dangerous for a kid to be in this kind of place. I can send you with a patrol car. Is that alright? Ah, so where are you going in the village? Yes, this place, but do you know it? Have you seen this man? Oh? Ah, that is the museum of this village. Museum? Though in the past, it seems to have been quite a splendid mansion. It's become a museum ever since the old man who owned the mansion died. So, what kind of business do you have at that place? I'm selling things. No, for relatives. Eh. Well, alright. For now, let's ride over there, because the museum closes once it gets dark. Look at that tile set. Thank you. No problem. More importantly, do you really have some business here? No, I'm just robbing this place, dude. Came all the way out in the sticks just to rob this museum. Yes. Well, it's outside its hours, but I think the manager's still in. However, since that person is quite stern as for whether you'll be let in, for now, if there's ever anything, you should contact the local police station. Yes, I thank you very much. Alright, have a good night. Azakawa Village Museum. And let it be said there's no heritage in small towns. Alright. Ooh, it's dark. It's dark. Yes. Oh. What is this? The scent feels so familiar. Is it just me? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello, hello? YouTubers be like, walks into place, hello? By the outside light, I can just barely read it. 1 floor, Azakawa Village Library. 2 floor, Azakawa Village Historical Records. The bathroom's on this floor. Closed for today. Alright. If I remember correctly... Locked. Man, I cannot see. So dark. Oh, there's something here. Oh. Picked up a key. Yeah, I love keys. Door to somewhere. How many files do we have? Yeah, I'll find a way to use all 16 of these. God, I love the art for this game, though. Here we go. A lamp. Wow, you really made me do that, huh? I did remember where the lamp was. Writing implements. Some assistance in the donation of inheritance to the village. Local newspaper. That was an eerie noise. The Voice of Little Rain is the title of the picture decorated here. Emergency bell. Heritage exhibition. Locked. Dots. Dusty atmosphere, ventilation lag. Aha, this door opened. Picture book has fallen here. This picture book, do I know it? As I thought when I was little, here. Sure. Once upon a time, there was quite a beautiful woman in the village. However, the woman with her beauty made men captive and started doing evil things. Because of this, the village became quite desolate, and the men, their wives, and their children all starved. Finally, this evil woman was chased away by the people of the village into the mountains. Perhaps because this woman wouldn't stop doing evil things, she gradually changed appearance and ended up becoming a monster, Obake. The woman who became a monster became the Kotori Obake, who would abduct children and send them to hell. She abducted all children. Great. The men of the village, however much they tried to go out and exterminate this monster, were all unable to win against the monster. Then one day, rain started falling in the village. A light rain, like a drizzle. Well, like in the forest, like the forest of drizzling rain. And for some reason, the Kotori Obake, together with the rain, came down upon the village. Where's my child? Where's my child? The children going in the forest are not enough, so give me my child. Give my child to me. At that time, one villager headed towards the Kotori Obake. Strangely enough, the Kotori Obake did not attempt to attack this villager. And thus, this brave villager threw a blue shining stone to the Kotori Obake. Forced drizzling rain drinking game, take a shot every time they say Kotori Obake. When the stone hit the Kotori Obake, it made a shrieking voice and returned to the forest. Afterwards, the person who threw the rock made prayers that the Kotori Obake would not come to the village and abduct children, and the Kotori Obake did not descend upon the village ever again. From then on, that villager became the one called the Ogami-san, and since then protected the village from the forest's Kotori Obake. Children then no longer went into the forest anymore, and the village completely regained its vitality. What an economic upturn. Oh. That was a rat. Ah, jeez, that surprised me. Jump scared. It was a mouse. After the mouse flew out, a key was found in the drawer. Obtained a key. Sure, I'll take it. Did I really do 5 minutes of intro? I only have a 19-minute play. Well, okay, never mind. I misread that. 2 minutes of intro plus setting up the recording. Locked. Blockaded. Don't run or play. No, I think there's a door here. Sweet. Part of the ceiling above has become stained. Cooking that has been completely burnt black has been left here. It's locked. What does this key open then? This? Maybe another one of the rooms upstairs, huh? Ah, here we go. Wow, I ran all the way around the house just to find this. Nothing inside. Aged documents have been rolled up. You'd think that you'd want to keep them somewhere more protected. Skies have a heavy dark color, but the radiance of the stars have ended up hidden. There was an odd kind of like poeticness to this game, I suppose. This and like the line earlier where it's like even the sky might cry. There is an elegance to it. Old photos have been put in this album. Almost all the photos are of a man and someone who seems to be his child. Also, beside the photograph, is what seems to be a label indicating the names of those depicted. Ah yes, the earliest version of tagging someone. The man is Keiichiro. The child is Kenji. That's my dad. He does resemble Dad, maybe. I guess. Let's investigate a little more. Perhaps it's as I thought. Contracts. Reach my hand out. Written in these documents seems to be the details about the rights to this land and estate. In the very end, the name of the maker of these documents has clearly been written. This museum will be entirely entrusted to the manager. Furthermore, if finally there is no successor, this museum will be donated to the town for inheritance. Kanzaki Keiichiro. And that's right, there was definitely also a name of that album too, so... Anyways, as I thought, this is the place where Granddaddy was. Then, this place is my father's hometown. Make this place your home. Return the file. I really want to stay here a little and investigate, but for now I need to leave this mansion. Tomorrow, let's come here again and explain the situation to the manager. An item. Something shining seems to have fallen from above the shelf. That's a scripted event, baby! A pendant with 3 blue shining stones has fallen to the floor. Even when I try to return it, my hand can't reach above the shelf. For now, let's take it along and leave it at the reception. Even so, this is really pretty. Why is it shining like this? That's a luminescence, right? It's 3 of those. Is that like a hit point system? Some sounds can be heard from somewhere. I remember like bits and pieces about this game, but not everything very clearly, so I'm trying to make do with what I remember. Locked. As I thought, there's someone in this house, perhaps. It's coming from inside the house. Someone bumping around all up there. Well, I assume they're up there because I don't see anyone here. Oh, here we go. Sounds can be heard from further within. What an expression. Well, this door doesn't look anything like the rest. Sound from the other side of the door. It is locked. Excuse me. YouTubers be like, hello? Who is it? From the other side of the door, a girl's like voice can be heard. How to say this? I came here because there's something I wanted to know. You're not the manager. Well, perhaps I'm looking for the manager. You are the manager? Let me speak to your manager. No. For now, get me out of here. Yes. I was hiding, so the door became locked and I can't go out now. Oh, and what do I do? That would definitely have been the manager, right? I don't know. In fact, I don't want to be found. Well, okay. Then, should I contact the local police? No. Do you mean Officer Mochizuki? It's not that. I'll die if you call him. Then what should I... From a little hole in the wall, a small key-like object came out. How many key-like objects can you think of that aren't keys? This is... Use this and look for the key to this room. Picked up a key. Alright, well, I'll dig around. Sure. Don't tell me it opens this last door up here. Okay, it didn't. That's good. Well, in this downtime while I'm walking around, I did want to also point out that for those of you who are similarly tapped into... No, not this door. The RPG Maker Circle, you might have heard that Eve is also getting a remake/remaster for next year. So that'll be fun. Here we go. A scrap of paper fell from the desk drawer. What is this? A piece of an old calendar? Ah, there's a circle and a date. Calendar scrap. June 12th. That's like right midsummer, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Office supply. There's a door here. I don't know why I was so surprised by that. It's not like there are rooms inside of rooms like closets. Okay, neatly organized. Register of names for the manager. Thick files. Organized shelf. Another shelf. Whoop. There's something like back here that prevents me from coming straight through. Weird. Oh, keys. 2 floor right, perhaps this one. Sure, I'll take that. Afterwards, I'll need to apologize. A PC. Well, you think we'll play Cave Story on that PC? Cave Story was like, I think probably the first, like, downloadable video game that I played, as far as I remember. Aside from, like, Lego.com Flash stuff or whatever, Mega Blocks. I've brought it. Hello? Hello, hello? Are you there? I thought so, but are you... For you to trespass in this kind of place, you're not an insane person, right? Well, I'm playing a scary game, you know, there's something wrong with us. No, I just wanted to know a few things and accidentally... Wow, okay, be rude, jeez. You have a very striking hair color. Very vivid. Are you a student? Could you be a kid from around here? Yes, but... What is it, hiding in this kind of place and getting locked in? Actually, I'm just here because I want to be. Yeah? I just don't want to go back home, and I don't want to see those kids from school outside, but it's just that, okay? Anyways, I just wanted to be here. You're nowhere else to go. But it's quite late, right? You need to get back home. Even if you don't say it, I know already. So annoying. So annoying. Anyway, that's enough. One-san, thank you for opening it for me. More importantly, it's best if you flee this place quickly. It gets dangerous once it's past closing time. The manager here is a little out of his mind. As I thought. One-san, if you can, you should run away too, okay? No? Wait. Gotta hold that shift key to maximize movement speed. Should we, like, turn out our light to I guess we can't. You seem to have been trying this. Hello? It has been locked. For now, I'll be looking for somewhere from which I can get out, so... One-san, if you get caught, you must absolutely not talk about me. Alright, my lips are sealed. Wait a little. I just saw Dune last week. We're House Kanzaki. There's no faith that we betray. I guess it's, there's no call we do not answer. There's no faith that we betray. That was a really good movie. I wish we got a little more... Oh, hello. We should turn our light out. I think we should turn the light out. A sword. An S-word. I'm gonna sneak in here. Night glowstone. This is a night glowstone made into a ball. Long, long ago, the villager who performs spiritual dealings called Ogami-sama used this. Also, I'm gonna try and take a drink here. I have upgraded in the last time since I've recorded from my Nalgene to a new Hydro Flask. So if I drop that, you'll definitely hear it. You can kind of hear it as I set it down. It is a Trail Series one, though, so it is a bit lighter than, like, the actual, like, thick, powder-coated ones. A portrait of a great man from Asakawa Village. I've been commuting quite a bit, or, like, driving relatively long distances, and so my Nalgenes don't fit in my cup holder. The ex-Ogami-sama. They seem to be quite some old photographs from the past, but they're almost all faces of people I don't know. Well, gee, that tends to be the thing with the past, doesn't it? A portrait of a great man from Asakawa Village. History and current population has been written here. Must be a relatively small town, I would think. Night glowstone accessory. I feel like I'm on the verge of, like, coughing, so I keep drinking. There was a movie... Oh, man. I'm gonna have to cut that out. But anyways, there was a movie recently... Oh, I can't remember the name of it, though. That I saw on Netflix where it was kind of like this, where it was like a small mining town. And all the people had, like, sealed the village from people entering. But I can't remember what it was called. I'll look it up and put it in the notes somewhere. Just about there, yeah. Okay. Gotta make notes so I actually remembered to do this. I know that... I think it was in Midnight Train when I was like, yeah, I'll put this in the notes, and then I forgot, and people would so kindly leave me reminders in the comments. Very much appreciated. Accessories made with night glowstone has been, since times in the past, been worn in Asakawa Village as a customary practice. Particularly, there were unusually many villagers who used to give them to children as a protective charm. Due to the declining craftsmen who manufacture them, the accessories have also declined. Yeah, I'd imagine that stone crafting is somewhat challenging. Is there something else that I'm supposed to do in here? I guess not. Let's go where the guy went. Okay. Let's not go where the guy went. I'm gonna get out of here. Where do we go? Oh, this is still open. Why don't we just grab more keys? All the keys have been taken. June 12th. A silver key. You go in here. It is unlocked. Scattered with paper for memos. Please go back quickly. It's past closing time. Entry further inside and into the third floor is forbidden. No such documents. Tomorrow is break. Where's your mother? What home do you live in? We could get out through this window. I see a box up there. Instructional books about how to draw picture books. Oh, how to draw mangas here. Something like a sword sheath has been left here. A scabbard, perhaps? Silver key. Let's try the front door. I assume it wasn't that door. Nope. Okay, so if we can't go up, let's try this right-hand side door. Nope. I should get a sword. Man, where does this key go? A silver key? Uh-oh. Back up there. And if I go this way, I get the feeling that it's dangerous. I don't think I investigated in here. Reference books. What's locked? If we can't go out the front door, I guess. Alright, well, everything's dusty. I feel like it'd be so hard to convert... Well, okay, maybe I shouldn't say so hard, but that's my biased perspective. Like, how challenging is it to convert a house into a museum? I could not imagine the place, or the places, I guess, where I've lived at this point, being converted into a museum. A key to somewhere. Wait, then... What? So we never used the silver key. Oh, I'm wandering around like an idiot. What was old and locked? I checked everything in here. Also, where's that girl anyways? She seems to have run right off. I should point out that I've also owned... I shouldn't say owned. I still have them, but I own all the manga for this, I think. In, like, one of the guidebooks or fan books. Not a fan book, I guess. It's not like a zine or anything, but... Dresser containing Western clothing? Weird. Okay. I see this box, and I feel like we gotta open it, but it's not letting me. This is puzzling. I guess I don't have to manually use keys. Right? What's left that's locked? Not in here. Oh wait, there's rope. Okay. We could absolutely get out. Like, through there. What are we gonna do with this rope? Uh-oh. From the upper floor. Oh, man. No, let me go. Uh-oh. Let's do some rope fighting, you know? I'm gonna make the most common statement that I've ever said. If you've seen John Wick Chapter 3, you know how he fights people with that belt? We can do that, but with his rope. It's like two dudes with knives. We can totally take them with this rope. Was there a door here? Oh, there was a door here. There's the sound of footsteps coming closer. Uh-oh. Keep this door shut. Oh, gee, I wonder what we have here. Keep it still with the rope. I don't know. I always thought that you would, like, jam a chair in there or something. There's even a chair in this room. Come on. Oh, this dude wants in. That sound is like, ooh. Very metallic. Grating, too. Drawer's empty. Can't jump. Should have kept that necklace. I did not. Oh my god. I really just did this. This dude's like kicking in the door and you're like, let me stop for a read. Alright, we got it. You threw a stone. Let he who is holy cast first stone. Sweet. Oh, I thought we were gonna throw the lamp. Man, we get so much stuff in here. Farming implements? You're telling me there's nothing to throw? Oh, really? Oh my god. A really old broken lamp has been left here. Alright, you can go out the window. Bye. If I can, yes you can. There you go. Seems like that person has gone away. Quick, run. Need to quickly get out of here. Also, I'm concerned about that kid, too. Uh-oh. Let's make a break for it while that guy's distracted. Alright. Stuff's happening. This, music is quite serene. So heavy, you can't lift it. Inside the lantern is a stone. How pretty. It is shining. Gee, I wonder. Why is this? I get a feeling that this light brings forth feelings of old times. Uh-oh, get the bucket. We go and fight. Oh, he's hugging the wall. What a cheater. Uh-oh. Breaks into the Utawaru Mono opening. With the sword slashing noises. The man in front held forth a piece of paper. Okay. Accepted the piece of paper. Thanks, I guess. Something's written on it. It is past closing time. Oh, you know what? I think I received, like, a... Okay, so this is the series of events, and I can't even remember what year this happened, but I was in a Japanese bookstore, and this is probably relatively soon after I had first gotten into RPG Maker games. And I was at this Japanese bookstore, one of the, what do you call it, Kinokuniya locations, and I saw, I don't even know what magazine it is, but it just had an illustration of this game on it, right? And I was like, oh, I know what that is, so I picked it up. Glad I did, because I've never seen that thing in print or in existence ever again. But it came with bookmarks, like, one of them is shaped like that memo paper. It really brings back memories of when I first got into this whole mess. We strictly observe the rules. I've called the police to the lobby. Well, you are. And for what do you carry that sword? You know, just in case those wandering bandits ever ransack our village again, you know. A fake sword. I'm the manager. Oh, I have a complaint about my phone. I'm gonna throw stuff around your store. Oh, this dude's just, like, glaring at us. And then I took Sakuma to her house, so... Really, how many times has this been? Causing such trouble to the manager of this place. Is it Shuga? Shuga-kun? Question mark? And making your parents worried too. Sure, Shuga. I'll return alone. Besides, I have no intention of causing trouble for Mochizuki too. You shouldn't say that. Please reflect on your actions. Right. Shuga-kun, she seems to have come to visit here for some kind of business. She seems to have come from afar. I sent her here from the station, but will we talk about that? Of course you wouldn't talk. One-san is scared, so that's not it. Really, the manager here is helplessly incomprehensible. Sakuma. Sorry, there's definitely stuff I haven't talked about yet, but I've come to know most of what I wanted to know. Oh, is that so? Isn't that great? Ever the optimist here. Yes, I was actually originally a resident of this home, the grandchild of Kanzaki Keiichiro. I've had various circumstances, and so I came here to confirm them. That is a very polite way of wording that my family has died. I've had various circumstances. Rather diplomatic. That's surprising, and so that's why you came to this kind of countryside, right? Why do all the good, all the good RPG Maker stuff takes place in the countryside, right? Like, a bit of the Crooked Man and this, and Paranormal Syndrome, right? Very, country heavy. So there was someone who was related to this house by blood. Eh? I love the singular, huh? What? It's just no one in this game knows what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Please go back. Well, I've been thinking about where I could stay today and whether you could show me around the museum for tomorrow, if that's fine with you. No can do. Please go back. I think that's too impudent. Of course, I'm not thinking that I want this mansion, just that... Go back. This dude's just, furiously writing to, a thing of Post-its and ripping them out one by one. But I really want to know about this place. Just recently, my parents went to the other world because of a traffic accident, so now I have nothing. At least, I want to know about this place, which is related to them. Oh, he's giving us the dots. What are you arguing about? No. Oh, how terribly ill-natured of you, just saying go back. Yeah, someone's sticking up for me around here, dang right. Why? This place originally belonged to One-san's family. Wouldn't just a little be fine? This dude's miffed, you can see it in his singular, slanted eyebrow. Well, let's calm down for now. I will say that from my recollection, this dude, the cop, looked much better in the manga than he does in this game. Also, there's no place nearby where one could stay. Eh? Yeah, see, this is what I'm... what? They should have gotten voice acting for this game, because all, the sense of voice acting was what? Is a single emotion intonations. Because this truly is a village of nothingness. If there's no bus, then there'd be no convenience store or lodging either. Well, there is a designated building for emergency lodging, but... That's this museum. Even though the manager here knows that, you don't just say such ill-mannered things. Well, that is true, so it would be alright for you to stay here too. This is the designated place in the village. Well, Shuga-kun? Shuga-kun. He's very unhappy. Yeah, I read emergency evacuation plans. I know where to go in case of natural disaster. In the end, from that day, I started staying over at the museum. The manager here seems to be someone who doesn't talk, so he communicates through the memos he writes. He does seem to be able to hear my voice. However, he doesn't seem to be welcoming me very much. Never walk outside of this museum or the village was the promise he adamantly made me agree to. Very firmly believes that we should not trespass on these lands. I think that once I can organize my thoughts somewhat, I will leave this place immediately. This museum is not merely the village's museum, but also the place where there remain things by which I can feel my memories of father and a little of my memories of mother. Each time I experience those things, I get a warm, tight feeling in my chest. Yeah, heartbreak. Wow, what a sound. It's like a pop show, or like a trivia timer. However, in this time, a question arose in my mind. Why is it that neither father nor mother talked about this old home? It's haunted. There's no way. When people do these things, it's haunted. Why did I leave this place? Could there have been something that they've been hiding? Yeah, we're just gonna go and start over. We're a small, young family looking for a new place to settle down. How many movies have they made with that exact premise, where it's like, oh, we're a new family with 2 kids and a questionably happy married husband and wife, and we have to move somewhere, so let's pick the most haunted house on the market. Like, that must have been a trend that Amityville started. The rain has become quite terrible. It's about the time This building closes, so let's go back down for now. Also, speaking of Amityville, has anyone ever seen the, 2003 remake with Ryan Reynolds? Like, of all the people on this earth that you would get to play, a possessed, insane father, they picked Ryan Reynolds in 2003. And now look where his career went. There's absolutely no resemblance. Yeah, this is the Halloween episode. Yeah, I'm going to talk about spooky things like Ryan Reynolds' questionable acting as a horror movie villain. Getting the Dead by Daylight boat escape. Oh, not Dead by Daylight. The, what's it called? Back when it was the thing, the Friday the 13th game, getting the boat escape. Let's hit the fire alarm for fun. Anyone ever go to a school or university where people would actually do that, though? Like, whenever you had finals and they didn't want to take them, they'd, pull the fire alarm or, call in a bomb threat or something. Oh, Nason. Oh, dialogue. Feeling fine? I'm quite fine, but... Oh, Nason, are you alright spending your time every day in a place like this? Yes, I feel quite alright. Ah, yes, it is that kind of feeling. For you, Nason, that's... Nothing. There's things that's better not to worry about. Oh, wait, nope, I picked the same dialogue. What do you do here? Nothing in particular. I just sometimes read a book that catches my attention and sleep. Do you like this place? Trying to get on our will. This place is quiet, and the unpleasant kids from school don't come near here, so it's quite relaxed here. I'm gonna get a drink of water, but I have a thought. Wouldn't that be wild if, Ayakashi Akashi in this game took place in relative proximity? This and, Paranormal Syndrome. What if he did, a horror verse or something, you know? He's quite a meddlesome, carefree, kind, and thick-headed pusher. I think this is about Mochizuki, right? Do you not really like him that much? He's somewhat dislikable. He's not from this village originally, so he brings a different atmosphere. In fact, I can't understand his atmosphere. Because he's an old man? I see. For a middle schooler, Mochizuki's an old man. Besides, before this, it wasn't noisy in patrol cars, really. I guess by people's standard, old, varies, right? I feel old, but I'm not old, I suppose, in that sense. Manager here. Like a black telephone pole, he's quite a gloomy, serious, fast, and little strange person. Alright, so he's got that agility up. Perhaps he's been here since old times. It also seems like he didn't talk at all back then either. Surely not different in age from you and Asan, perhaps. Ooh. Though in the first place, people of the village don't really come here much, and because the manager is like that, even less would come here. Certainly, even that's a fake sword. It's a little... Nah, real knives above fake swords. Speaking of which, I've always thought that the manager was someone who belonged to this home, but that was actually you, wasn't it, One-san? Yeah, I wanted to, I still will get a sword sometime, I just don't know what. I really want something like a modern kind of wakizashi or something like that, like a small to mid-length sword. So maybe like a tanto to a wakizashi is my ideal length. I'm just saying words. I don't even know what the definition is for. I guess a tanto tops out at 14 inches of blade or something like that. I don't even know. Anyways, I could go for a sword. Oh, he's in here. Intrude on his room. Sorry. That was good. In rain, going out is Yes. Your investigation, how is it? Just a little more. There's still stuff I want to know about father and mother. Quickly, finish it. Go back. Alright, this dude don't want me here. I can read a room. Oh, we gotta do a fetch quest. Yeah, see, it's like the single... Huh? Shuga held out some keys. Is it Shuga? I hope it is. Dear Lord, I'm an hour in. These are... spare keys. Use as you wish. Is that alright? Thank you. Alright. See ya. Just shuffling papers around, pretending to be busy. I forgot how long this game takes. I was hoping to be done with it in about 3 hours, but... I should make this explicitly clear that I will pay essentially any amount of money for this game on Steam. I am just completely without a care. This has done enough for me in my lifetime that I think I will bite the bullet and pay the cost. Worn out toys, feel nostalgic. Something shining bluish white inside. Cool. Worn out toys. Children's room. Please don't make too much noise and get along, everyone, okay? Books for children. Handmade picture book. Do not go into the forest. Do not go into the forest. Because the Kotori Obake likes children. Take a shot. If you go into the forest alone, you will be eaten. Even if you are not alone and end up making a promise with the Kotori Obake, you and your friends will then have to do sad, painful things. Like go to graduate school. Don't ever think that monsters don't exist. No matter how much adults say that it doesn't exist, if you are a child, you will be eaten by the Kotori Obake. This is a metaphor for late-stage capitalism. So you must absolutely never go into the forest. We don't get drawings like that anymore in games, don't we? Like the super scribbly author-illustrator Shuga. Neat. She was so disgusted with that book. Like, ugh. Why would you do such a thing? Oh wait, we should go into that room that Shuga was holding, Sakuma, question mark, her name, yeah? We should go into that room where he was, like, holding her captive. Really? That was some cool. Okay, wait, these two we've been in, so that means that this one we haven't been in. This one's got some marks on this floor. I bet it looks unused. Got some, like, bedrolls here. If we can sleep in them, then we'll pass time. Man, I have not... It has been a really long time since I've had a decent amount of rain. Like, it's probably mildly evident at some point that I'm within the West Coast, and California just got hit with the biggest storm... Or West Coast of the USA, I should preface. Biggest storm in, like, the last 5 years, and that was the first time I think that I had heard rain in a really long time. Diary here. Yeah, and then I forgot that rain means that you experience, like, the don't starve together wetness meter. X year, X month, X day. Our cute grandchild, quickly, grow in good health. What a grandparent thing to say. Be like, oh yes, grow big and strong, grow in good health. Even if you can't see it, we love you. Okay, I'm gonna skip the date part, because we don't know when this was. My grandchild has gotten along with that kid. That kid has also come to Smile, coming in contact with my grandchild. Whether this is a good thing, I wanted to have a talk about that, but we merely offered a prayer that this would surely turn out to be something good. Today is the day that those kids ended up making a promise. That kid still feels up to becoming a victim. There's nothing we can say. Although, however, our prayers have come to an end. Uh-oh, that was a flashback, or a recollection. My head hurts. Whoa, traumatic memory! Sins never die. Can't wash this blood off my hands. Events? We've already talked to you about this stuff. I like that her school uniform is like a nice crimson, you know? I feel like you don't see that every day. Usually people go for, like, I don't know, a navy or a white. I think I've been in, like, one school for, like, 2 years, I think, as a really young kid. Like, I don't know, 5 to 6 or something like that had a uniform, but it was, like, navy pants and a white button-down collared shirt. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Just pretend that we're going to, like, the Ivy Leagues or something. Okay, where's stuff? I definitely feel like I could not do a uniform nowadays, though. I essentially live in a uniform because I just have a closet full of approximately the same thing, but I don't think I could do, like, oh yes, you're gonna wear what we tell you to. This exact thing. Like, I gotta have a bit of, like, personalization to it, you know? Okay, we've been in here, and then I don't know what else was there to investigate. Oh man, maybe we go back to that room that Sakuma was trapped in. Is her name Sakuma? I keep forgetting. I'll remember eventually, I promise. But yeah, something in this room. Oh, there's a. Oh, that's a lot of shinies. Okay. Incidents and stories. I can imagine the Law and Order like sound, the dun dun or whatever. Imagine that. In Azakawa Village, things are mainly passed on through oral tradition. There are few writings, and there's a tendency for events of the past to be forgotten and disappear. Casually adjust my chair as I read that. Among them, one that has strongly remained is the tale of the Katori Obake, and just as a precaution, has finally been recorded in writing in recent years. Why is it that only this has remained in writing? Is it because of incidents that occurred in the past in Azakawa Village? It is said to be because in Azakawa Village, these incidents are ones of children frequently disappearing in the past. Azakawa Village is a settlement surrounded by mountains on all sides, and the disappearance of children is also due to the mountainous region. Yeah, we'll do a search and rescue. What if this mountain, like, the next range over is where Mermaid Swamp takes place? The children who disappeared almost never returned to the village, and when they were found, were only found as corpses. As it occurred quite frequently, the path going into one part of the mountainous region is now forbidden from anyone to enter. However, in recent years, due to the development of the village, there have recently been voices raised questioning the legend that made entry into the mountainous region forbidden. You know, I wonder, like, this is such a cool concept to me, I guess, from, like, an anthropology standpoint, but legends that are warnings, right, have to be grounded in something that happened years ago. It's like the kind of primal fear that we have, or fight or flight, or kind of vestiges of some kind of thing that happened to early humans, and now we worry that, oh man, I have anxiety about public speaking or something. I'm gonna feel the same way I did as if I was staring down a saber tooth that was trying to eat me. It's just so fascinating. Like, how many legends are there in the world that you think would do that? History of Disappearance. Oh, good. A light-hearted read. In Blank Prefecture, Azakawa Village was an old settlement. It was isolated in the mountains, so it was not convenient coming to this village, and there were few who came back and forth from there. There's very little farming, and produce was provided by the village management. Furthermore, there are traces of trading crystals in the past, but due to the reduction of the crystals, mining is not performed nowadays. These crystals were used as protective charms since old times, and were mainly accessories given to children. Furthermore, there are many mysterious legends concerning these crystals, and they are also called Stones of Forgetfulness, but in many aspects remain a mystery, like its origin, which do not remain in writing. It's like an inverse memory thing, right? Or like an inverse, I guess, planner or journal, where it's like, I'm gonna forget. Azakawa Village, which mainly has a history passed down orally, has been on a course of losing its oral traditions and history as each generation passes. So really, you gotta preserve that, right? Like, record these things before they go extinct for all intents and purposes. Ogami-san. In Blank Prefecture, Azakawa Village, it is said from old times there was a popular spiritual dealer called Ogami-san. Concerning Ogami-san, only a tiny amount of writing has been confirmed. The existence of Ogami-san can be seen in all parts of the country, but in this prayer, those who are called that seem to mainly perform prayers. Air quotes around prayers. Just in this village, only a human who satisfies a certain restrictive condition is acknowledged as the Ogami-san. What's the condition? Those who become Ogami-san are adults, and the amount of maturation of this person has a tendency to be hidden. Nowadays, the political power of the Ogami-san is small compared to in the past, and it is said that their disappearance is only a matter of time. Furthermore, the village management denies the existence of the Ogami-san, and an opposition can be seen between those who work to improve the village's image and the elderly who look to that with unease. Got some real, like, Tales of the Black Forest vibes, and like, oh yeah, we're being developed, so we're gonna forget the history of this place. It might be about time that I should go back down now. I love, though, like, I was thinking about this because I wanted to make a comment about it, and I was just reflecting a bit more. I'm gonna walk slowly so I can talk this through. There's a thing about, okay, I'm impatient. There's a thing about these, like, games that take place in these I guess, kind of like forgotten regions, where this is a mountainous village that's lost to time somewhat and is attempting to modernize. You have things like ghost towns and deserted villages or places where only the elderly live, abandoned castles. Like, ooh, that's so good. Places forgot to time. Must be the theme here. That's quite worrisome. Even if that's so, I can't just allow this village to degenerate more than this. Huh? A person from the village. However, he is quite an unpleasant government official. Like most government officials. Honestly, you see, there are no visitors to this place, right? I think there's no meaning to keeping this here. We're gonna bulldoze this place and build a Walmart. I don't know. What are other list your country or your place's favorite unpopular big developers? I guess like in America it'd be like Walmart and like Dollar General or something. Dollar Tree. Just real places that are borderline a waste of the space that they're on. Empty malls. You would understand that the most, right? That this place is of no asset to the village. In order to develop this village, we need to clear up the mountain. The existence of this museum poses a little problem for that. You have to strip mine the lithium. The past is different from now. There have been no children going missing in recent years, so don't you think it's behind the times to be bound by the old? This Katori Obake and Ogami-san reek of being bogus tales. What? It's because you're like that people don't come close to this place. What, a memo, huh? Really, since it's like that when talking with you. You don't seem very accommodating to our negotiations, but in the village council we just made a resolution to demolish this place. This is no place to spread around something unscientific. Well, it makes things seem too creepy, so even if you can't find a next job, I don't know. Well, there's a bigger problem for you than that, right? Aren't you the young lady from Sakuma-san's place? You can't just do that, coming in here and staying around like that. So, Sakuma-san would also support this proposal, too. Go die, you raccoon-like old man. Oh, man. Got him. Should have called him balding, too. What is that? What a rude girl. This time I'll tell a complaint to that family. I'm about to hit him with the voice of God. But I think you're the one that's being rude. What, you? A face I've never seen before? I was the owner of this museum. I am the grandchild of Kanzaki Keiichiro. Grandchild? A relative of Kanzaki? Yes, I am. As long as I'm a relative, I have the say on the rights to this museum, so please don't just say whatever you please. A young girl like you is the inheritor? Please give it up. From what I see, you're a city kid, right? Please give this estate to the village. It is beyond your powers. Of course, there is some outlook on a purchase. You're gonna have to build around us. We're gonna do that. Please leave. Get out. Really now, because of this, what kind of coward? Things like that annoying legends is BS, and for you to not understand that, I'll be leaving for today. I'm keeping it PG-13, even though there's really no need to. I'm sorry for just saying things of my own. It wasn't my true intention, so don't worry, Shuga-san. However, like Sakuma-chan, I just somehow got really angry. Yeah, that happens when you talk to some politicians, you know? Especially the unreasonable ones. Huh? Thank you. Yes, don't worry. Dinner. Shall we eat? Yes, let's eat. Ugh. Shuga-san's cooking had the taste of ashes. But I was able to eat everything. Next time I'll make something for him. Oh man, I just remembered too that it's been years since I've looked at these, so maybe I'll crack them open after this this recording. But I remember that the manga for this game, like, it comes with a dust jacket. It's a paperback. But if you take that dust jacket off, there are little comics like for Coma that are covered on both the front and the back cover by, you know, the lips that fold inward on the cover. And I remember one of them, there's like their kitchen exploding or something. I used to have that. I don't know if anyone's even been around that long, but I think that was one of my very early, like, YouTube channel banners or headers before I had friend art, so Oh man, what a trip down memory lane. When I play Eve, we're gonna party like it was 2012, right? That's right, the plate. Oop. Thanks for the good meal. Oh. Why is it that this feels so nostalgic? Well, I know the answer. Oh, it's nothing. Also, at this point, like, I am curious. I'm gonna keep asking for organic engagement here. If you're watching this and this is your first time seeing this game, please do let me know in the comments. Because I feel like, in terms of long-term outlook for what it is that I'm doing, which is why this is a casual hobby, I do wonder how many people are kind of like left in the RPG Maker hobby, right? Like, a lot of people, like myself included, look back very fondly on these things, but the future forward in them is a little more unclear, though brighter, because of next year's game releases. But I don't know, do people still look for content like this? Is this first exposure to this game for some people? Do let me know. It is very interesting, because I feel like, mentally, I feel like everyone has seen everything there is to see, but that may not necessarily be the case. No, just that for Shiga-san to... Uh-oh. It's the police. Shiga-kun, are you there? It's me, Mochizuki. Officer Mochizuki. There's also really... Well, okay, I'll say it later. Actually, I shouldn't give that away. Please open. Is Sakuma there? I'm really hoping that I can get the good ending from memory. Like, I know that there are a few things I need to do, but I don't remember the technical details of the story. And so it seems... Sakuma has not come home, it seems. It looks like the rain will continue this evening, and like this, it would of course be quite dangerous, but that's right, she did once go outside of here. Shiga-kun, excuse me, but we would like to search around and in the mansion, so could you lend me the keys? Here you go. Sorry about this. If it would be okay with you guys, I'd also like for you all to also help. If anything happens, report it to me. I'll also need to search. Don't do anything. No, I'll search because I'm worried. You can't. But you can't expect me to do that. Then don't go in the forest. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to that forest. I think I can do that. A protective charm. Obtain necklace. This is the necklace from that day. Speaking of which, the night glowstone is a protective charm in this village, isn't it? Man, I'll just take that, like, that big ball in the museum, just, like, chuck it at the Kotori Obake. Take a shot for those of you still following along. Thank you. He seems angry. Alright, can I use all 16 saves? Hang around and find out. That did not feel like 20 minutes of gameplay. Can we go outside? Okay. Let's check the obvious place first. How many sets of keys do you think there are, like, kicking around here? Whoa. Found you. See, if this was 2013 YouTube, I would scream at the top of my lungs. But this isn't. This is 2021. We're well behaved nowadays. And also, I don't make reactionary content, so... Was that all I had to do to search? Do I have to, like... I don't know, I assume I would see her. There's something I gotta do. It looks like I have to trigger a series of events, so let's just do that. I always wonder what it would be like to be on search and rescue. I had, like, very, very, very minimal training in it once in my life, 8 years ago. I actually did get, like, actually, not yet. In the US, I think it's FEMA's Federal Emergency Management Agency or something like that. I have one of their... I once was very low-level certified for setting up, like, a temporary command center in the event of emergency, so I could, like, I don't know, run around and file papers for them or something. That fellow, really, where did she go? If something happens, report it to me. Oh, we have dialogue. About Sakuma. This often happens with her, Sakuma. When that happens, we have to provide guidance and care. You might be the only officer to say that. Well, Sakuma seems to be in some complicated family matters, and as for school, how to say this, there's some things she's not handling very well. In any case, the weather doesn't seem good today. It's worrisome she's not inside this mansion. Wait, I gotta take a drink. These games would greatly benefit from the addition of a very powerful flashlight. That's right, we'll need to find her quickly. I'll have to dig around. There's a video that makes me think about, I guess these sorts of games in particular, where it was just this dude with the really big flashlight, and he just lights up this whole, basically a street with it. It's got like 1 million LEDs on it or something. 50 emitters. She does dangerous things, but she's not a bad kid, truly. Yeah, just hit us up with something like, like 500 lumen for 6-hour runtime. We'll be set. Let's keep asking. I'm not born in this village, so I don't know about him very well, but he was the manager for quite a while, it seems. Though he seems to have lived together with the old man who owned this... fellow, really? Where'd she go? Oh, wait. About yourself. If anything happens, let me know. What a charming guy. It's a village of nothingness, or at least it should have been. It seems like quite a while ago there were many who went missing. This reminds me of another movie that I saw, the Tall Man. That was a movie. I thought it was a horror movie. I did not expect the twist in there, and it was very, very interesting. The Tall Man, check it out. I don't know if they were because of malice or suicide, but because of this, the road to the forest behind this house is now closed. Perhaps because of that, there seems to be no humans who go into the forest. It's just a little spooky. We need to find Sakuma quickly. I think that was all the dialogue. Okay, we're gonna get 1 red text per room? Yeah, we are. Remember the promise. Absolutely not reading that the way I should be. No, none in this room? Okay. In here. No escape. Is that a Finding Nemo reference? I can't remember. Oh, hello. Power outage. Where'd Mochizuki go? He's gotta have, like, a mag light or something. Uh-oh, blood. Several old photographs of Gami-san. Duh. Whoa. Come fulfill your promise. I am waiting with that child. Aight. Yo, that's a lot of blood. Someone's bleeding out all over the floor. Oh, it's going this way. Weird. There's a sound. That's some crunchy noise. Won't open, won't open. The inside's because of the inside. Oh, she's possessed. Gotta hit her with that exorcism. Sakuma-chan. Oh my god. H. Everyone is looking for you. So, will we go back? Oh, she's possessed. She got red dots. Wait. That was a very sudden color shift. Gee, I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Is there anything that I have to do to prepare? Where did everyone go? Where's Mochizuki and Shuga? We should leave them a note, you know, like, oh, go this way. We went this way. I mean, sure, why not? It started raining a frame early. Well, I suppose we're not going down the street. Oh, see, there he is. Entry in the forest is forbidden. Rules are for people that will read them. This looks like a proper sacrificial rock. This looks like somewhere where they would absolutely hide a hidden path. Found you. Whoa-oh. Oh, time to run. The promise. Dang, that is loud. I even turned the volume for this game like down to halfway, and it's still super loud. I'll mix it. Oh, this place is. Also, what the heck was that back there? Come. Uh-oh. For now, I'll need to get moving. I gotta move on. I'll take that, mind you. I know a weapon when I see one. So we back in the mine. Wow, it's a little bloody in here. Children must not touch because the number of stones are limited. What? A stone dirtied by dust has been enshrined here. A large crack in the wall, as if it had been mended. Wind is flowing from the other side. Oh yeah, we'll just like break this down with the necklace. Obviously, that'll work. The sickle broke. Of course it would break at a convenient moment. My goal is to use all 16 saves. Yes, this is what caves sound like. We could build a torch. Oh, we found a key. Prison 1. I hate this place. What? Yo, what? Be gone. Go die. Oh, this little ghost told me to KMS. How rude. Ooh, what is that? All syrupy. My body all syrupy. Give it back, give it back. Oh. You know... Oh, that thing has a face. I'm leaning in. You know, that thing almost doesn't look like it was drawn. It looks like just a little bit like clay, you know, like claymation or stop motion. That is a lot of blood. I should actually save. Confiscated items, locked. I'll take a machete. I mean, it's an unclean machete. A small person's bone? It hurts. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Quick, come here. No. I'm good. I'm very good, actually. Oh, you're still in here. But I didn't get that item. Dang it. Alright, come here, idiot. A crafted nose is falling here. Ooh, that hurted. Wait, no. I wanted to save my hits. Here, I'm actually dissatisfied with that. Let's go. Okay, let's redo this real quick. Actually, I guess it's good to know, because that, like, clearly has triggered some event, so I gotta... Dang it. I wanted to look at that thing on the left. God, that's so loud. Dang it. Okay, we're no, not taking that. I forgot that I could hit F12 and do this. Let's see. Okay, so let's examine the doll first. Humanoid doll, eye, nose, and mouth. Okay, so we found the nose in the other room. Okay, so this was the item that we needed. Alright, we out. I promise I'll leave you alone until I get all the parts of that doll. Then I'll come back and finish this puzzle. Yeah. That's the syrup dude. Alright. So we want this. Ooh, that was a very unpleasant sound. Alright, I want this bone fragment. Small person's bone. Yeah, some terrible stuff happened here, in case you couldn't tell. It hurts, it hurts. Quick, come here. No, I'm good. I am peachy, thank you. Okay, so what do I got? I got the nose, jail key 1. I did remember correctly that the necklace corresponds to hits you can take, so I gotta make sure that I don't take too many. Falling apart. Probably gonna have to break that in. Okay, that won't. I remember that puzzle. I think I do remember how to do it, but I remember that people could not. It's a prison. There's a person's bones here. I'm sorry. Hole's open here. Something's fallen in the hole. Wooden key. Wooden key. Oh, wait. That could open confiscated items, maybe? Alright. I think I can make it out. Filer. Like a file. Cut off something fragile. Okay, we used that on the door. For a second, I was like, is that supposed to be like flyer? I've filed metal before, and it would take forever to file this. I hate filing metal. The fence is taken off, opening a hole. The filer is now broken. Man, Shiori, like, just learning how to jailbreak here, like, actual jailbreak. Not like your iPhone. Oh! I gave birth. In this oozing place, I gave birth. Uh-huh. Countless things squirm about in the middle. Crafted mouth. Wow, this is, terrible. I hope not to experience that again. I also noticed just now, I think this game didn't have a content warning. Did you not want the bottle of mystery fluid? That was not what I wanted to do. Haha! It's clicking too fast. I do have the bottle of mystery fluid. Good. Ooh, this place is a little creepy. Here you go. My body. And the bottle broke. Happiness? Yes. What a default RPG Maker noise. Crumbled piece of paper. Oh yeah, so these are, I guess, the characters for the numbers, so... And you have to, like, kind of assemble them, so that's blue 9, green... Oh yeah, translator's known. Let's see, blue 9, green, red... Or, oh my god, green 6, red 5. So that was... Green green was 6, and then red was 5, and this was 9. Alright. And then I do have all 3 of my stones. Beautiful. I keep stepping on these bones. Piece of paper. The men of the village have gone mad every night to enjoy a deed most foul. So they deserve to be haunted, is what you're telling me. In this case, I should be cheering for the ghost. The pitiful ones are not the women. The babies killed are the pitiful ones. If I escape, this hell will end, but then I will die. Sense of unease about that mound of dirt. What do I do with a twisted tree branch? Yeah, let's not go back in there. Oh wait, did I come in here? Oh wait, I didn't get the object. I thought we did. Cool. A small iron shovel. Okay. God, I'm so sorry to the skeleton that I keep stepping on. So we back in the mine, got our shovel swinging from side to side. Alright, why are we... It became a hole. Perhaps it continues underground.